Hey everyone, my name is Colin Williams and I am a librarian here at LBCC and I coordinate the library technician program, and I'm just going to give you a brief introduction to the program and show you this digital homeroom and what you can learn from it. All right, let's take a look. Okay, so I'm sitting here in the library technician digital homeroom, and one of the things that I think you'll notice is that you can see this module here, Welcome Library Technicians, and we've got some pages with some content here that I think will be useful. So if we take a look at the Get Started here, you'll see that there's a couple of tabs that we can take a look at. So one of the things that I want us to pay attention to is the welcome information here. We've got the Find a Librarian Advisor page here. What this does is it lets you see the librarians that are in the program, what we specialize in, and how we are ready and open to help you out, whether it is letters of recommendation or classes and program questions. Feel free to get in touch with us. We've got some information about the library technician career field. And the next thing that we'll take a look at here is credit versus non-credit. If you need help understanding the difference between the types of programs that we have, one thing that you can do is take a look at this brief orientation. It lays out some definitions and some important information when it comes to credit versus non-credit. So essentially what we're looking at is if you're taking a credit program, you're going to be taking the 200 level classes, you're going to be paying tuition, and you're going to earn grades that go on your transcript. It's really useful if you know that you're going to be transferring, if you're going to want to get your master's in library science and you need a transcript. Non-credit is kind of the opposite. If you're doing this for lifelong learning, or if you feel that you're doing this for professional development, definitely look at the non-credits. One of the advantages of non-credit is that you don't pay tuition because you don't get a transcript that shows grades. You do get a certification that shows you completed the program and that you completed the classes, but it is beneficial if you are not interested in getting that transcript with grades because you don't pay tuition. So couple that with a lot of these classes that use open education resources. Non-credit could be really practical for you to look in, and credit, on the other hand, just as accessible. You do end up paying tuition though. Okay, so credit versus non-credit is there, and we also have this program Milestones and Pathways. So what we're looking at here is this might help you understand when classes are offered, depending on if you want to be in the front end of libraries or the back end with technical services. This can help you realize which classes to take, when to take them, and when you should be doing things like declaring the major and applying for graduation. Okay, so when it comes to declaring the major and applying for graduation, we do have this page here that shows you exactly how to do that. And it's really easy. It just takes 3 steps to declare the major, and you do it through your Viking portal. Same thing for applying for graduation, 3 steps, and it goes right up 4 steps. And it's all just takes place right there in your Viking portal. So declaring the major and applying for graduation are really important for you because they help you close the loop on your education. And they're really important for us because we get a better idea of how many people are actually in the program. So transferring credits and substituting credits, very easy to do that as well. Just stay in touch with me throughout that process if you want to bring over classes from Cal State, or if you took a class like at Pasadena City College and you want that to count for one of the classes here at LBCC in our library technician program. So we also do have resources for you. You can even do this before you graduate. You can join our LinkedIn page. You can apply for the American Library Association's Library Support Staff Certificate. You can take a look at these pages to understand the opportunities that are there for you to add one more layer to your accomplishments on your resume after you finish this program. So there are opportunities to stay engaged with your professors and learn from people in the field. This area here opens up a general discussion forum that you can engage with. And then beneath that are kind of like these little interviews and webinars that have been taking place over the life of the program. I highly recommend that you take a look at this academic libraries diversity discussion that we held in 2021. My mom was a library media technician at my high school, so I wanted to get her in there talking about, what it's like to be a media technician in a high school for those of you who are interested in that. And we have a special librarian, Bali Daly, talking about what it's like to work in special libraries. and these webinars and videos will expand them as we get guest lecturers and guest speakers. So keep an eye out for those and engage with your peers in the discussion that accompanies each of those videos. And ultimately what we're hoping to do here is to give you an online homeroom where you can connect with each other, connect with your professors, and know that if you have any questions and you want to figure it out on your own, you can always just dive right into this class, find the documentation that helps you, and get it done. Otherwise, it's here to show you that we are here for you. So if you ever have any questions about process or classes, or should you get a master's, we are all here to support you in that, and stay in touch with us. We love having you in the program, and I will see you later. All right, everyone. Bye.